The Covenant's price. The shadows closed in, tightening around us like an iron grip. My lungs felt as if they were being crushed by the weight of the darkness. I gasped, struggling to breathe, but every breath I took felt shallow, suffocated by the unseen forces surrounding us. Chidike's voice was a whisper, barely audible in the chaos. Amara, stay with me. His grip on my hand tightened as he pulled me closer to him, but the shadows seemed to rip us apart. I felt the cold, ancient power surging through my veins, a power that I had never known existed within me. My heart raced as fragments of memories I had long forgotten rushed to the surface, fragments of my family's dark past, of pacts and deals made with spirits long ago. The bloodline I thought was ordinary, had been anything but. The bloodline's awakening. You're not just anyone, the voice of the man, the dark figure from the council, echoed through the room, his presence pressing in on all sides. You, Amarachi, are the true heir of the covenant of the ancients. Your blood runs deep with power, power that was never meant to be awakened. The words struck me like lightning. I felt as if my very being had been torn open, revealing something ancient, dark, and untapped. It was as if the ground beneath my feet had shifted, and I was no longer standing in my own world. Amara, what's happening? Chidike's voice was full of panic, but I could hear the worry in his words. He could sense it too. The dark force, the power of the covenant, had begun to fully awaken in me. I don't know, I whispered, my breath ragged. But I can feel it. It's inside me. This is what they've been hiding. The truth of my family's legacy. The man's laugh echoed around us, sharp and cruel. Yes. The truth has always been there, waiting. You have always been the bridge between worlds, between the mortal realm and the spirit realm. You have the power to command them, if only you choose to embrace it. I shook my head, trying to push the overwhelming sensation away. The darkness was tempting, pulling me toward something I didn't understand. The power was intoxicating. I could feel it, like fire coursing through my veins, wanting to burn everything in its path. No, I whispered, trying to fight it. I won't be a part of this. I won't let you control me. Chidike stepped in front of me, his eyes fierce. Amara, we are stronger than this. Together. We will fight, no matter the cost. But the man didn't relent. The choice is yours, child. You cannot escape your destiny. You cannot fight your bloodline. But I will offer you a way out. Join us. Accept the covenant's power. And you will never have to fear the spirit again. Your love, your life, will be protected. You will be invincible. The temptation was real. I could feel the pull of that power, power that would guarantee Chidike and I a life of safety, without fear, without death. It would be so easy. But at what cost? The deal. Think carefully, the man warned. The price of defiance is high. Your refusal will come at a price that will tear you apart. I looked at Chidike, his eyes full of determination and love. We had already fought so hard to be together, and now, we were being asked to choose between power and our souls. Chidike's voice was low but resolute. I will not let you use Amara. She is my heart, my soul. We'll fight this together. For a moment, the room grew cold, and the man's smile faded. So be it, he hissed, and with a snap of his fingers, the shadows around us tightened. But then, just as quickly as they came, they vanished, leaving us standing in an empty room, the echoes of his threat lingering in the air. The silence was deafening. The council's wrath. Amara, Chidike said softly, his hand still gripping mine. We can't let them win. They want to control you, control us. We fought for our love. We won't give it up now. Tears welled in my eyes as I clung to him. I don't know how much longer I can fight this, Chidike. The power is so strong. It's like it's part of me now. If we keep refusing, will they come for us again? Will we ever be free? Chidike pulled me closer, his forehead resting against mine. We don't know what's out there. But I do know this, we'll face it together. Whatever it takes. But as we stood there, in the stillness of our home, I couldn't shake the feeling that something far worse was coming. The man from the council had warned us, but it wasn't just power they wanted. It was control. And we had just made an enemy of the Council of the Forgotten, a group whose influence stretched far beyond anything we could comprehend. A dark legacy revealed. Later that night, after Chidike had fallen asleep, I found myself sitting alone in the dark, thinking about everything the man had said. I had always known there was something strange about my family, something otherworldly, but I had never imagined it could be this dark. I thought about the stories my grandmother used to tell me. Tales of ancient spirits, of ancestors who had made pacts with forces from the beyond. The truth was, my family had always been tied to the spirit world. And now, it seemed, the world was coming for me, and for Chidike. Suddenly, a soft knock on the door interrupted my thoughts. I froze, feeling the presence of something, or someone, on the other side. Amara, a voice whispered, faint but familiar. I recognized it instantly. It was Mama Ebo, the elder who had warned me about the dangers of my bloodline. I rushed to the door, opening it to find her standing there, her eyes filled with concern. Child, she said quietly. You have no idea how dangerous this path is. The covenant of the ancients has its price. And now, the council is coming for you. You must be prepared. The truth behind the curse. Mama Ebo stepped inside, closing the door behind her. Listen to me, Amara, she said, her voice urgent. Your family's bloodline was cursed long ago, tied to the spirits of the earth and the skies. Your ancestors made a deal with the forces beyond to gain power, to control both realms. But that power comes with a price, one soul must be sacrificed every generation. I felt my breath catch in my throat. What do you mean? You're saying my family made a deal with the spirit world? She nodded gravely. Yes. And the sacrifice must be paid by the firstborn daughter. You, Amara, were always meant to carry that burden. But you've defied the covenant, and now, the spirits are demanding payment. Is there any way out of this? I asked, desperation creeping into my voice. Mama Ebo shook her head. There is no easy way out. But there is hope. You must confront the Council of the Forgotten. You must break the bond with them before they can claim you. The key lies within you, within your own heart. I was silent for a long moment, taking in her words. Was it really possible to break free from the past? Could I defeat the forces that had been controlling my family for generations? I'm not afraid, I said, looking up at her. I will face them. I'll face whatever comes. For Chidike. For our love. Mama Ebo's eyes softened with pride. You are stronger than you know, Amara. But remember, this fight is not just for you. It's for everyone who has ever been touched by the spirits. To be continued.